What's up, folks? Paul here from Pinnacle English Learn, and I'm here to talk to you about defining and non-defining relative clauses today. Let me give you an example and hopefully it'll make sense for you. So let's give you an example of a defining relative clause. First, the teacher who I liked best was Tom. So the relative clause, the defining relative clause, starts here. It ends here. Right, so this is called a defining relative clause. Why is it called that? Because it actually separates that teacher or that thing from everything else within the same group. So let's say you've got a whole bunch of teachers in a group and you want to separate teacher Tom from all the other teachers in the group. So you separate him by saying he's the one that I liked best. So that one there is Tom. How do I know it's Tom? Because you've told me in writing that you liked him the best, using a defining relative clause. So no commas here, no commas for a defining relative clause. And you would just say the teacher who I liked best was Tom. You could even, if you wanted to, you could omit the relative pronoun. Why? Because sitting right next to that relative pronoun is a subject pronoun here. And so within this relative clause, you've already got a subject pronoun, which means this relative pronoun does not need to be included. You can include it if you want to, but you don't have to. It's up to you whether you include it. And you'll come across some examples when you read of relative pronouns that have been omitted. The next example I'm going to give you is an example of a non-defining relative clause. So a non-defining relative clause could be Tom. So how many Toms are there at the college? Well, I know for a fact there's only one Tom working at that college. So because I know that, I'm going to write about him and I'm going to write some extra information about him using a non-defining relative clause, which is separated by commas. So Tom, who is from Brisbane, so Tom's from Brisbane originally, I know that. Tom, who is from Brisbane, is sick today. So this particular clause here is not essential to the overall meaning of the sentence. In fact, if I were to delete it, you could still understand. The sentence would still kind of make sense. Tom is sick today. Tom's sick today. So the overall meaning of the sentence remains. And so this is a non-defining relative clause. Right, so I've just given you examples there of a defining relative clause and a non-defining relative clause. And I've also shown you when you can actually omit the relative pronoun only in defining relative clauses. That's pretty much it from me today, guys. Take care, take it easy, and thanks for listening to me. Bye for now.